What's up, guys? Blackwing2040 here, back with another comic book review, and we're going to be reviewing Teen Titans on the Clock. Now, this book is kind of takes place in between, not in between, like kind of like, what can I say, lead-ins to the Final Crisis, but it doesn't really place well in the Final Crisis as much. But overall, it's a good book. And let's just say this is where things for the Titans kind of get a turn for the worse, but kind of feel a lot of pain. But they don't feel a lot of pain, but kind of get a little turnaround a bit. Because apparently the team is down. The team is short on people again. So Supergirl leaves the Titans because she feels like, well, this is what happened. The reason why she left the team was because Supergirl reminded Wonder Girl of Superboy because the whole Kryptonian on the team thing, and so Supergirl felt used, that she was only there to comfort Wonder Girl as a Kryptonian friend, and so Supergirl got mad and she left. Not only that, relationship-wise, starts to spark up between Robin and Wonder Girl for some reason. So yeah, and so one day Blue Beetle stops by the tower and hangs out with Ravager. Kid Devil gets jealous because in this comic right here, we start to feel that Kid Devil has actual feelings for Ravager, but she doesn't know it yet because who knows. And in this comic, characters really get pushed to their limit here, especially Miss Martian, Kid Devil, and Ravager. All three of them get pushed to their limits. So mostly, it kind of surrounds Kid Devil a little bit because Kid Devil feels like he's being treated as the kid of the group, well, or like the baby of the group, kind of. So while the Titans really have time for themselves, Kid Devil spends the rest of the week in the tower, and he kind of does a little not silly thing, but kind of embarrassing thing, especially for the Titans as well. He invites a whole batch. He invites a whole bunch of fans into the Titans tower unannounced, and they just start. They don't wreck, but they just have a party in the Titans tower, and And a couple of idiots, they go into Wonder Girl's room and they invade her privacy and everything. They start taking her clothes out of her drawers. Some idiots even went to the computer and prank called Batman. And so Batman had to call Robin and tell Robin what the heck is going on. So Robin tells Kid Devil what the heck is going on at Titan's Tower. And one idiot comes out and he's wearing Wonder Girl's underwear on his head. I feel like I should never mention that. But anyway, after that, Kid Devil gets a big tongue lashing from the entire team. Blue Beetle thinks it's funny. And not only that, he meets this guy. I forgot what his real name is, but he really he feels alone all the time. So Kid Devil met this guy named Terry who used to work in Hollywood as a gopher. And then sooner or later, he reveals himself as a villain named Dreadbolt. And then sooner or later, Kid Devil begins to fight, and then after that, it introduces a new team of evil titans called the Terror Titans, which is led by Clock King. Now, most of you guys remember Clock King from Batman Brave and the Bold and Batman the Animated Series. This Clock King is kind of like the one from the DC Animated Universe, the one that had clocks on his glasses, not the one that had a clock for a face and everything. This Clock King was really meant business. And so the Titans go on a search to find Kid Devil, and they have no luck. And the members of the Terror Titans, if I may say, you have Dreadbolt, you have Clock King, you have Copperhead, Persuader, a female Persuader, and another female villain named Disruptor. So Clock King gives them orders. He has Persuader, Dreadbolt, and Copperhead take down Ravager or invade Titan's Tower, while he has Disruptor handle Miss Martian. Miss Martian in this story wants to have a normal life, and plus she's also dealing with conflict with her future self, which apparently is still living in her mind. I don't know how that happened, but hey. So Disruptor Disruptor finds Miss Martian, battles her, and yet she loses, and then she gets taken to Clock King. And Ravager fights Persuader and Copperhead in Titan's Tower. And during this fight, she tells one of I try not to call them custodians, but they're part of the Titans. I don't know how. The new technicians, Marvin and what you call it? Marvin and not Marvin, Sally. What was the name of these guys? Sheesh. I'm sorry, guys, for doing this on short notice. I should have had this well prepared. But there we go. Marvin and Wendy. Sheesh. Oh my gosh. So Ravager tells Marvin and Wendy to leave the tower while she explodes. She explodes the tower. She doesn't have powers, but I think she went into like the oil room, I guess, with all the pipes and everything. She pops a valve and the whole tower explodes. So and most of the Titans think Ravager are dead. And Robin and Wonder Girl have no idea what's going on. They're facing troubles with herself. Like Wonder Girl feels like she can't handle Ravager. She feels like she doesn't belong in the team. But Robin thinks she does. And so it's after the fact that they find out their members are missing, all of them. And they decide to bring Blue Beetle in for extra help. And so Clock King is capturing metahumans and having them fight at the Darkside Club. And when I mean Darkside Club, it's led by Boss Darkside. Not the actual Darkside, but Boss Darkside. And of course you have the other people that work for Darkseid, like Steppenwolf. They're all the Apocalyptian villains. They're in like human form for some reason. I just don't understand how it works. But hey, that's how it is. And so Kid Devil is forced to fight Miss Martian, and Clock King pretty much turns Kid Devil into like an actual monster. Like his monstrous self comes out and it releases. So Miss Martian tries to calm him down, and turns out it ends up working, because when Kid Devil was fighting someone in the arena, he almost killed him. But Kid Devil realized that's not his true nature. His true nature was to be a Titan. So Robin, Wonder Girl, and Blue Beetle find Clock King, and they try to fend him off. Clock King is actually fighting Robin at the moment, and he gives Robin a real run for his money. Like, he is beating the mess out of him. And most of the Terror Titans think Ravager is dead. Turns out she survived. So she was about to kill one of the members, and Wonder Girl stopped her, and that's why Wonder Girl felt like she shouldn't be part of the team anymore. So Wonder Girl meets this metahuman that's part of one of the metahumans that was in the arena. I forgot what she called. What was her name? Her name was Fever. Yeah, her name was Fever. She left the arena, and she said she'll return for all the metahumans that were captured. And I'll explain how good that's gonna get in the next book. So with that being said, they defeated Clock King. The Terror Titans have been disbanded and defeated and been arrested. Blue Beetle helps out to fix the tower, and Robin and Wonder Girl agree with each other that Ravager shouldn't be on the team because she kind of is a killer. So Ravager overhears what was happening, and she decides to leave. And while Kid Devil and Miss Martian have a little heart-to-heart moment, Miss Martian actually told Kid Devil that Ravager actually cared for Kid Devil for being gone. So that gave like a spark of hope in Kid Devil's heart, and that believed that he actually had feelings for her. So he walks in with a bouquet of flowers for her, and she's gone. So she has this clock that Clock King used to contact the Teen Titans. She uses it, and she teleports away because she wants to figure out what else the Terror Titans have been doing. And then after that, Ravager, she leaves the team. And then there's one little extra issue that explains Kid Devil and Blue Devil's relationship, how they're at each other's necks. Like, both of these heroes cannot stand each other. And then Kid Devil develops kind of a edge of friendship towards Blue Devil, and he gets a new power, or he learns his new power. Like, he can create portals with his tail, and that's a power that his future self actually does. So does this mean that he'll become more like his future self? Who knows? But after that, Kid Devil and Blue Beetle bury the hatchet, and not only that, Robin decides to have Blue Beetle join the Titans, and Kid Devil changes his name to Red Devil, which is what his future self called him. His future self is called. But anyway, excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Bless me. I'm sorry. So after that, that's pretty much the end of this book. But anyway, this book is okay. It's a decent book. It's just every time I read it, I kept getting headaches. I don't know why. But other than that, it's a good book. I love Blue Beetle in this book because, one, he became one of my favorite Titans after this. And it's been a good ride so far. But anyway, that's the end of this review. So stay tuned for the next Teen Titans book, which is going to be called Teen Titans Changing the Guard. And you guys are going to be in for a real surprise when I show you what happens in this book, because we also get a very special Titan and a fan favorite hero from everyone that's going to appear in this next book. So until then, I leave you with that. I am Vengeance. I am Darkness. I am Blackwing. Stay golden.